Dear students of the 9th grade everywhere in our beloved country, welcome to the Open School with the first episode. This time we have 2 episodes. Today we're going to have the first one and we're going to delay the second to the next week. Before we start our episode for today, which is about final exam models, we have some important instructions and advice to you. I think you're ready. Let's start. Welcome to the Open School. Some advice and instructions. Dear students, before you start doing your test, you are to care and bear in mind the following points. First, ask for help from Allah and pray to Allah for success. Second, take your stuff with you before leaving your house, like pens and etc. Third, don't worry about the exam and trust yourself, you can do it very well. Fourth, don't write with red or green pens. Fifth, don't forget your name or seat number card. Sixth, write the answer without the question clearly. Seventh, answer the easy questions, then finally answer the questions which need to think about. Eighth, understand the question well to know the correct answer. Ninth, start writing from the left side of the paper. And don't forget this. 10th, revise the words you studied and everything you studied in the school carefully. 11th, go to school early before the exam to avoid being late. Finally, that's all and good luck. Now, let's answer Model 1. Question 1. Answer the questions of the passage. Part 1. Read the passage, then answer only 5 of the 7 questions below. Alia is 13. She goes to school every day except Friday. Her favorite school subjects are history and English. She likes to help other people. Her father is a doctor. She visits her family in the village every year. Alia is very sad because some of the girls in her village never go to school. Alia asks all fathers to let their daughters learn. Alia wants to be a social worker. My dears, the first question is always a passage of reading, and there are some questions about it. How can we answer the questions? Let's see. Part 1. Any question starts with helping verbs like do, does, did, have, has, had, is, are, was, were, will, can, and etc. It is called yes/no question, because such questions need a short answer, yes or no. And here we have some examples. Number 1, like, are they in the class? This question starts with are. It means the answer is yes or no. Question 2. Did you understand the lesson? This is also yes/no question because it starts with did and it is helping verb. Question 3. Will he come to the party? Here the question starts with will and well is a helping verb. Question 4. Can she swim well? Also, this question starts with can, and it is helping verb too. Any question starts with where, when, why, how, who, which, and etc. It is called WH question because such questions need a complete answer. And here we have some examples. Number 1. What is your name? Here this question starts with what? WH question. Number 2, how old is he? This question starts with how. Number 3, when do they play tennis? This question starts with when. Question 4, where do you live? And also this question starts with where. They are all WH questions. They need a complete answer. Now, I think we know both kinds of questions. Then, let's start answering. Question 1. How old is Alia? Here, this question is about the age, and by following the sentences in this passage, we're gonna find the answer in the first line. Alia is 13. It means 13 years old. Question 2. Does she go to school every day? Here, the question is yes or no. It means we need short answer. Look at this question. You will find go to school every day. We will find the same in the text. She goes to school every day, except Friday. So we have here except Friday. It means not every day. Then the answer will be no, she doesn't. Question 3. What are her favorite school subjects? It is WH question. It means we need a complete answer. Look at the question itself. We will find her favorite school subjects. It is in the text. Her favorite school subjects are history and English. This is the answer. Question 4. Why is she very sad? It is also WH. We need complete answer. The answer is Alia is very sad because some of the girls in her village never go to school. We will find in this line she very sad, and very sad is in the sentence. Question 5. Where does Alia go every year? It is WH question. Starts with where. We need a complete answer. The answer is she visits her family in the village every year. Every year is in the question too. Question 6. What did Alia ask all fathers to do? Here, WH question, and in the question, Alia asked all fathers to do. The sentence is, Alia asks all fathers to let their daughters learn. This is the answer. Question 7. Write true or false for the following sentences. A. Alia wants to be a doctor. B. All the girls in her village go to school. We will start with A. Alia wants to be a doctor. We have in the sentence wants to be. We will find the same phrase here. Alia wants to be a social worker. We have different words, a doctor and a social worker. Then it is false. B. All the girls in her village go to school. Here we have all the girls. But in the text, some of the girls in her village never go to school. It means we have some. Then it is false. Dear students, we have finished answering question 1. Let's come to question 2, which is a dialogue. Question 2. Complete the following dialogue. As it is shown here, we have a dialogue between A and B. We need to complete it. Fill in the blank. But before that, when we want to complete the question, we can get help from the answer itself. And sometimes such questions depend on the background information of the student himself. Let's come to A. Dash you ever dash to Spain? The answer here is yes, I have. It means we will use have in the question itself. We will put have. Have you ever been to Spain? Yes, I have. A. When did you dash there? The answer is last summer. The verb is go. When did you go there? B. Last summer. A. What dash you see there? And the answer here, I dash lovely places. Above, what did you see there? The answer will be I visited lovely places. That was question 2. Let's see question 3. It's about words and vocabs. Question 3. Complete the following tables. Here we have the first table. Infinitive and past. We have here an example like go. The past is went. Let's start with number 1. Meet. The answer is met. Found. The infinitive is find. Number 3. Cook. The past is cooked. Number 4. Write. The past is wrote. Number 5. Remembered. The infinitive is remember. Such tables should be completed by words and vocabs you studied before with your teacher, and by regular and irregular verbs. Let's see. Table number 2. The verb and noun. Here we have an example. Arrive is the verb. Arrival is the noun. Let's come to number 6. Visitor. Here is the noun. The verb is visit. Number 7. Drive. The noun is driver. Number 8. Invitation. The verb invite. Number 9. Describe. The noun is description. Number 10. Appear. The noun is appearance. My dears, now let's see question 4. Question 4. Correct the verb in the brackets. Number 1. They draw some trees on the board now. 2. He often read stories. 3. When the boys arrived, she cooked the lunch. 4. The men have make some fruit juice. 5. If we leave the party early, we would go to the park. We are going to correct the verbs between the brackets and show you the rule we depend on. Let's come to number 1. Now let's come to answer. Number 1. The answer is, they are drawing some trees on the board now. The answer is, are drawing. Why? Because we have the word now. It is present progressive or present continuous. Here we have the rule of present continuous. We have some key words, we use them with the present continuous, like now, at the moment, look, listen, at present, today, nowadays, and etc. The rule here we have she, he, it, the singulars, plus is, plus the verb with ing. They, we, you, plurals, plus are, plus v with ing. We have the last item, I, plus am, plus the verb with ing. Number 2, he often reads stories. The answer, he often reads stories. We added here s because we have often, and often is a keyword of present simple. Here we have the rule. Here we have the rule. Any sentence include always, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, on Friday, on Sunday, and etc. Every day, every year, and etc. It means we need to use the rule of present simple. Here we have the rule. She, he, it, plus the verb with s and sometimes with es. They, we, you, I, plus the verb with nothing. Number 3. When the boys arrived, she cooked the lunch. This is the answer. When the boys arrived, she was cooking the lunch. The answer is she was cooking. Why? Because we have when at the beginning, and we have a special rule for when. Here we have the rule. After when, we use past simple, and the second part of the sentence we use past continuous. When, subject, past tense or verb to, and sometimes the verb with ed if it is regular. Part 2, subject with was or were plus the verb with ing. Question 4. The men have make some fruit juice. The answer is the men have made some fruit juice. Why? Because have refers to the present perfect. Here we have the rule. Subject plus have, has, had plus verb 3 or past participle. Question 5. If we leave the party early, we would go to the park. The answer is, if we left the party early, we would go to the park. Why we changed leave into left? Because this is if to. When we have would in the sentence or in the other part of the sentence, it means we need to bring the past tense of the verb. Here we have the rule. Dear students, to question 5. Question 5. We have two parts, A and B. Let's start with A. Circle the suitable word. Here we have an example. Village. We have multi-choice. City, town, countryside. We need to choose the best meaning closer to the main word, village. The answer is countryside. Let's start with number 1. Boat. We have sea, sky, land. The closer word is sea. Number 2, replied. We have shouted, asked, answered. The closer word is answered. Number 3, sit on knee. We have cat, drink, kneel. The answer is kneel. Number 4, cow. We have juice, milk, cola. The answer is milk. Number 5, summer. We have the words hot, ice, cold. The closer word is hot. Let's come to part B. Write the opposite of the following words. We have the words come, like, up, dark, clean. Let's start. The opposite of come is go. The opposite of like is hate. The opposite of up, down. The opposite of dark, bright. The opposite of clean, dirty. Dear students, by this we come to the end of our episode for today. Hoping to see you again with the second and last episode. Thanks for watching and see you.